All right, guys, this video, we're going to move on and we are going to do what's called graphing linear systems. All right, now what does a system mean? A system implies that you have at least two or more linear equations. All right, so if I actually look at this, I have two equations and they're both in slope-intercept form, right? Remember the good old y equals mx plus b, which we did a lot before winter break. Now, if you look at the directions, saying graph each equation, and now we're going to graph on the same coordinate plane, which before we only graphed one line on a coordinate plane. Now we're going to graph two lines on a coordinate plane. Okay, then it says find and label the point where the two lines intersect. All right, this is going to be the key, and this is really everything that we're going to do in this video and everything that we're going to do in class tomorrow. We're going to graph these lines and we're going to find the point of intersection. All right, that's going to be the whole goal. Now, this first line, this y equals 2x plus 1, I'm going to do this in blue, and then I'll pick another color for the second equation. So the y equals 2x plus 1, our slope, or m, is 2 over 1, and our b value is positive 1. So to graph, remember we begin at 1 on the y-axis, which is right here. So I'll put a little check mark. And then slope, we're going to go up 2 units, and then to the right 1. So I'm going to go up 1, 2 to the right 1 right here, up 1, 2 to the right 1, up 1, 2 to the right 1. And remember, to get more points, I could do the opposite. I could go down 2 to the left 1, down 1, 2 to the left 1. All right. So we have this line right here, which I'll have in blue. Okay, the next one, let's say I'll put this in purple, this graph. So this y equals negative 3x plus 6. Remember, it's in slope-intercept form. M is negative 3 over 1, and b is 6. So we begin this graph at 6 on the y-axis. So let's see here. We're going to go up from the origin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where we begin this graph. So put a check mark. Now, this slope is negative. So I should know this graph should go down left to right. And when we use the slope, negative 3 over 1, we're going to go down 3 units and then to the right 1. So if I go down, let's see here, 1, 2, 3 to the right 1. See how it lands right there? That's where these two lines intersect. Now, if I kept going, I go down 1, 2, 3 to the right 1. That's kind of all that I need right there. All right. Here's the main goal right here. Uh, this is the point of intersection. And this is basically going to be our answer when we graph these linear systems. Now, the point of intersection for this, let's see here, the x value is 1, and the y value got 1, 2, 3. So this is the answer to this. All right, so 1, 3, the x, 1, 3, that's where both those lines intersect. 1, 3 is on both of those lines right there. All right, so to kind of sum up what we just did, you can take this down in your notes. We just solved a linear system. And a linear system, this is just two or more linear equations. You could have 3 lines, you could have 4 lines. You want to see where all those lines intersect. In our case, we're really just deal with 2. Now, what's the solution? How do you solve a system? All right, it's just the point of intersection, which we just found with that 1, 3. That was the point of intersection there. All right, so we're going to do 3 more just like this. They're going to be in slope-intercept form. So it should be pretty quick to graph. You're going to see how using the slope is very key, being consistent using rise over run to see where the two lines intersect. And then in class tomorrow, we'll look at examples where the lines are not in slope-intercept form. But everything's going to be in slope-intercept form for this video. All right, now number 1, there is a typo. This negative 2x, let's get rid of this. And we're just going to make this negative x plus 3. So I'm going to rewrite this as negative x plus 3. So I'll just get rid of this. All right, so the first line, We have y equals 3x minus 1. I'm going to kind of skip right in the m and the b because I think we're pretty good at this point. The b value is -1, so I'm going to begin here. Now m is 3, so that means I'm going to go up 3 to the right 1, right, or 3 over 1. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3 to the right 1, up 1, 2, 3 to the right 1. Okay, or we could go down 1, 2, 3 to the left 1. Now here's the thing, before doing it, before connecting it, let's get the points on the other line, because sometimes we can kind of see where the points intersect, and I might need to get more points. All right, sometimes you get the point of intersection right away. Sometimes it takes you maybe getting about 3 or 4 points on each line. All right, this one right here, the b value is 3. So we're going to start at 3 on the y-axis. Now the slope is -1. I'll write this out, -1 over 1. So this means rise over 1, I can go down 1 to the right 1. And we actually get this right away. When I go down 1 to the right 1, it's right here. That's the answer. Down 1 to the right 1. All right. So now you see if you connect it, okay, we can see here's the answer. So to finish it off, the point of intersection, the x value at this point is 1. The y value is 2. So when you solve it, that's the answer, 1, 2. All right. Okay, let's go to the back. All right. So the back, we have y equals -x minus 2. So let's put this in blue. So our b value here is -2. So I go down 2 units from the origin. Just like the last one, the slope is -1. So I could go down 1 to the right 1, down 1 to the right 1, down 1 to the right 1. Or if I go the other way, I can go up 1 to the left 1, up 1 to the left 1. All right. Before I connect it, let's see what the other points on the other line look like. Let's put the other line in purple. So this other line, the b value is +3. So I'm going to start at 3 on the y-axis, which is right here. Then my slope is +2 over 3. So I go up 2 to the right 3. So go up 1, 2 to the right 1, 2, 3. Now you can see how the lines and looking at the points, I don't want to keep going up 2 to the right 3 because I'm moving further away from the blue dots. So I want to reverse it and go down 1, 2 to the left, 1, 2, 3. All right, and you see how that would kind of be the point of intersection. Now, if I go back to the blue line, this is where sometimes you need to get like 5 or 6 different points. This is an example where I'm not going to get it right away. Um, the blue line, the slope was -1, so we could go up 1 to the left 1, up 1 to the left 1. And from this blue dot, if I go up 1 to the left 1, this is the point of intersection right here. That right there is going to be the answer. Right, there's this line, the purple line. Here's the blue line right here. And what's outlined in red, this is the point of intersection. This is going to be the answer. Now the x value there is, let's see here, -1, -2, -3. And the y value there is, what's it, +1? Yeah, it's wind up being +1. All right. Now what I'll ask you guys to do is right now on your own, see if you can get number 3. So stop the video right now and then see if you can get number 3. All right. So hopefully you guys did it and then you unpause and now you're watching it to check your answer. So let's do this one. Let's see if you guys got the right answer. Let's do this first line in blue. So -5, right? That's the b value, the y-intercept. So from the origin, I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is right here. And now the m value, since it's just x, I'll write this one out. This is 1 or 1 over 1. So that means I'm going to go up 1 to the right 1, 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 and just kind of leave it there. Now the other line I'll put in red. Now there is no y-intercept, or it's not written, so the b value is 0. So this is going to begin at the origin right here. The slope is this negative 2/3. So rise over run, I can go down 2 to the right 3. So if I go down 1, 2 to the right 3, 1, 2, 3, I get it right away. There it is. And I don't have to plot any other points. So that's the blue line or the red line. The blue line with the slope of 1 is here. This is our answer right there. So that point of intersection looks like the x value is 1, 2, 3. And the y value we go down to. So 3, negative 2 is your answer to this. So hopefully you guys got this one correct. All right. So there's not a whole lot that's new. You guys know how to graph in slope-intercept form, but now you're going to have two equations. You're going to graph both the lines, and you're going to find the point of intersection. And as a kind of a hint, guys, you will always have whole numbers when you find the point of intersection. All right.